Hey guys, it is Meme Dreams Gaming here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to improve in your squad games. Now, before we get started, please hit that subscribe button down below to help support my channel and give me some feedback on my tips videos. It'd be greatly appreciated. And to get right to it, let's start on off. Now, the first thing you should be doing when you get into a squad game is start looking at your map. Most times, your teammates will be placing markers around the map to where they want to land, and either place your own marker where you want to land or place your marker on top of theirs to let them know that you want to go to the same spot. See, here my team was sort of at a disagreement and we sort of got separated, which was not a great thing, but luckily it didn't really matter in the end. We were eventually able to meet up and everything, but it's very important early on to get communication to where you guys are landing. Because obviously, if you're split up and you run into a team of five, you're probably just going to lose that fight. This connects with my second point of make sure you're communicating through voice chat. It is very important because it allows you to make split-second decisions with relative ease. See, right here we see someone enter the building, so we all communicate, let's hop out and let's take this fight. Now, you see, we do a smart move of splitting up, two to the front. I sort of watch the windows and do a crossfire, and someone holds that position while I flank around. So now we have the entire house flanked, and the enemy team does not know what is happening. Now we already killed one, we have another trapped in the bathroom, and we've already downed the third inside the house. That quickly we eliminated a team with no one going down and only taking minimum damage. And this was all due to planning and communication. We all figured out we were going to take the fight, we all jumped out at the same time, and we all took the right angles. Now, this next clip is from later on in the same game and shows you what happens when you don't communicate. Now, we all wanted to go to this airdrop and we miscommunicate here. I thought we were going to jump out and fight this, and they thought they were going to keep going. So I jump out. I have low health. I instantly get down. And since they followed my lead, we jumped out in the middle of nowhere and we all get down easily. This miscommunication injured me and set our team up in a bad location. And honestly, that was probably my fault. I miscommunicated to my team. So make sure everyone is on the same page. It is the most important thing when it comes to squad that everyone is communicating. Now, on just a little side note, the communication button by default in Squad is T for voice, so make sure you are using your voice chat with your team. If you don't have a mic, try to find another way to do that, but that's just something more basic. Now, for my next point, make sure you play to your squad's strengths. Now, as you can see here, I have a SVS. That's not the name. What is it? A VSS? That's what it is. I have a VSS, and I am garbage with these. I cannot handle their bullet drop, and I am terrible. So I was communicating with my team if anyone wanted the SVS. The VSS, my bad, guys. I'm sorry about that. And this guy said he'd give his AK for it. So, of course, he's better with the VSS, and I am better with the AK. So we made the trade. So now we are on a more comfortable weapon. This is very important because don't force yourself to use a weapon just because you picked it up. Now, I'm not saying always give the weapon to your teammate. If your teammate wants like a Car 98 with a times 8 scope that you have, and you think you're better at sniping, absolutely keep it. Just try to play to your strengths, especially if you have a bad computer or a not as great performance computer. You may want to stick away from the times 8 scope snipers. It may be better on someone who has a better computer or more experience with them. This also includes calling out when there's certain high value items that you can't use. If you have a tier 3 helmet already and you see a tier 2 or tier 3 helmet in your building, make sure you call that out to your teammates. Hey, I got an extra tier 2 helmet over here. Anyone need it? And this just helps everyone on your team get better geared. So whenever you guys get into a fight, you have more armor for everyone, more medic kits, more everything, which obviously increases your chance of winning those fights. Now, this may seem like a given, but make sure you're looking at the top left of your screen to see what your teammates are doing. If you hear a car and none of your teammates are in a car, then obviously there's a car approaching you and you have to watch out. Just like this clip, we all heard it coming from this area and we were able to group up and get ready for a fight. And luckily for us, we killed pretty much everyone on their team except this one guy. And now, even when I'm down, I'm still communicating with my team. I'm telling everyone he's in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom. Pick me up. We have him trapped. He can't shoot you from that window. You're fine. You can still pick me up. That way, we can pick off the rest of this guy's teammates. He can stay in the bathroom, and we have him trapped. Now we can take a three-man approach to him. One goes in the door, one looks in the window, and another has sort of a crossfire from the second window. That way, there's no way he is taking us all out and winning. So there's a no-win situation for him all through communicating and listening to our environment. Also, as a mini tip, it's not required, but it's very smart to split up jobs once you land. We landed in a very small town, so I let two or three people loot the buildings, and I started searching for a vehicle. This way, we have a way of transportation. We also loot the town fully, and we save some time, so we're able to move out and loot another town even quicker. This isn't required, and usually I will search a few buildings at first, but just make sure you have someone out looking for a car or keeping their eyes peeled for a car. And my final tip, the most important tip, keep your teammates alive. Right here, I go down and there's two people behind me. I am able to be saved. I'm telling my teammates right now, the guy ran away. You can save me. There is two people standing back by these barriers that could save me, and neither one bother to help me out. So this is a perfect example. The more people you have, the easier it is to win. So always revive your teammates if you have the chance. And that is going to do it for me today, guys. If you liked the video, please hit that subscribe button below to get more of this great content. Please tell me what I'm doing good, what I'm doing bad, what I missed in my squad tips, and more. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.